Good morning, everyone. Ah, man, it is Friday morning. It is March the 20th. And as expected, outside, it is warm, it is wet, and it is a little windy right now. But it's going to be getting more windy as we head through this morning and into this afternoon with the approach of a cold front, which will bring with it some chillier temperatures for the weekend, but it will be drier as well. We're going to talk about all of that in just minutes or moments. First, though, quick summary of today. The sun will rise at 7:24. It sets tonight at 7:32. And the average high and low, and they continue to rise, they are 51 and 31. And we're already 10 degrees above our average high. You heard me. Temperatures outside right now are running in the low 60s to start the day. That's a very high launching pad. So that means the temperature is going to go even higher before it starts to come back down behind that cold front that I mentioned. By the way, TGIF, everybody, in case I don't know if I said that or not. So if I did, then I said it twice. I hope your Friday morning is off to a positive start, and hopefully it moves in a positive direction today. It is Friday morning, and that means on Friday morning we are sponsored by the great people at Braun, Bostitch, and Associates. Not only are they financial advisors, they are wealth transformers. It's never too early, it's never too late to start planning for your financial future, financial freedom, financial security today or really soon. You may want to check out their website. They have a lot of really cool stuff on their website for you to try out. And you don't have to leave your house to ask them questions. Right here on the front of the homepage, there's a tab to ask them anything, and they will get back to you. You can scroll down the page. You can check out the people that you'll be working with. You can ask them questions, and you can also schedule a call. See this little tab at the upper top of your screen? If you want to continue to do all of your work from your laptop and your phone, you can schedule a call with one of the wealth advisors from Braun, Bostitch, and Associates. We all know how volatile the market is, and as a result, it's hard to navigate it by yourself and be totally confident and comfortable. That's why you want to tap into their expertise. You can check them out online at braun-bostitch.com. You can also check out their Facebook page, and I have a nice little link associated with this particular post to their Facebook page, so they're very easy to find. And did I mention they're also very easy to work with? You tell them what you're looking for, your goals, and they will customize a financial plan for you. It is Braun, Bostitch, and Associates, financial advisors, wealth transformers, and my friends, too, which is important. My friends, let's head outside right now. As I said, you can see temperatures running in the low 60s across the board. Newcastle's at 62. So is Beaver Falls. Pittsburgh at 60. 63 in Latrobe, and 61 in Washington. There's your winds out of the south-southwest at about 10 to 12 miles an hour. Now, as I mentioned, they are going to increase in some of their momentum, their vigor through the morning and early afternoon. I expect wind speeds to be sustained probably 10, 15, maybe even 20 miles an hour at times, with some gusts of 30 and 35 coming into the mix with the approach and passage of a cool front through the area later on today. So just be wary of that. Now we check out radar, and it is quite colorful this morning. A little bit of a Skittles looking radar with blue, green, yellow, and orange on the radar scope, and you can see that means there's pockets of more moderate rain in parts of the area, light rain and moderate rain, and there's also areas getting no rain. South of I-70 right now, Washington, south to Waynesburg, Uniontown, Morgantown, you're waking up with dry skies at the moment, but there is rain that will be heading in your direction. So everyone north of I-70, which would include Allegheny County, Pittsburgh, on across our northern counties, Beaver, Butler, Armstrong, Indiana, everyone's seeing rain outside your window this morning. And for you also, there is more rain. Now, there is a chance that there could be some localized flooding issues. By that, I mean maybe some ponding of water on roadways, but generally, I don't expect it's going to be a widespread issue. Locally, back in parts of Ohio, you can see there are a couple of flash flood advisories there. But locally here, again, I don't think it's going to be a widespread issue. But if you're going to be out driving at some point this morning, just be aware there could be some ponding of water on roadways. So that is the latest on your temperature and your radar. We'll get over to the whiteboard just a moment. Quickly want to run down some national days and birthdays today. It is National Proposal Day today. So anyone that was thinking about proposing to their significant other, today is National Proposal Day. It's National Ravioli Day today. This is probably an appropriate one, SBDC. And what does that stand for? Small Business Development Centers. And with the current state of affairs, all small businesses need our support. So shout out to small businesses, support them whenever possible in these difficult times that we're living in now. And it's also National Kick Butts Day today. And we're not talking about your rear end. We're talking about cigarette butts. A day to say no to tobacco and pass that message along to family, friends, children. So Kick Butts Day today. Born on this day, Holly Hunter, Spike Lee, Kathy Ireland, if you remember her, she was one of the original group of supermodels, and Mr. Rogers. We could all use a little more Mr. Rogers in our lives, let's be honest. He was born on this day. Obviously, he passed away in 2003, but we shout out to what would have been Mr. Rogers' birthday today. And I have a couple more Mr. Rogers facts after we check out the whiteboard, which is what we're going to do right now. It is simply accurate. It's no hype. It is whiteboard weather on this Friday morning. And we are brought to you by the Wealth Advisors, the Wealth Transformers at Braun, Bostitch & Associates. Check them out online, braun-bostitch.com, or their Facebook page to get in touch with them and start planning for your financial future and freedom today. Here's the breakdown of today. 8 o'clock this morning, 63 degrees. There'll be showers. At noon, 69, windy and mild. I think our temperatures will likely peak around 1 o'clock this afternoon. That should be right around 70 degrees. And then it will start to cool later this afternoon with the approach and passage of that cold front, which could even fire off an isolated thunderstorm or two. So if you hear a rumble of thunder in spots, do not be surprised, as the showers and thunderstorm threat should be wrapping up with, in most cases, by about 5 or 6 o'clock this evening as the cold front moves through. And then that will bring with it cooler and drier air for the weekend. By the way, happy spring, everybody. 11:48 last night was the vernal equinox. So today is officially the first day of spring. So happy spring. Again, winds today, 10 to 20 sustained with gusts of 35. And behind the cool front that moves through later today, a cooler, much cooler, about 20 degrees cooler. This weekend, especially Saturday, and it will be dry, more importantly, both Saturday and on Sunday, with sunshine both days as well. Did I mention that's probably the most important thing? Sunshine will be around this weekend. So that's a look at your Wake Up whiteboard for a Friday morning. TGIF, everyone. Now, as I mentioned, today would have been Mr. Rogers, Fred Rogers' birthday. And a couple of little facts about Mr. Rogers. Some of this I knew he was born in Pittsburgh, but he was born technically in Latrobe. So just FYI. His middle name was McFeely. Speedy delivery. Fred McFeely Rogers. So he took his name and applied it to the show. He was an ordained minister in the United Presbyterian Church, was Mr. Rogers. And this one is, I was reading this on Wikipedia about him. His weight apparently for most of his adult life, was 143 pounds, 143. If you know the numerical application of 143, it also means I love you. I'm just saying what Wikipedia said. 143, that was his weight. 143 is the numerical application of the term I love you. So, little Fred Rogers trivia this morning in honor of Mr. Rogers on what would have been his birthday. Anyway, that's going to do it for this morning. Hope you have an outstanding Friday morning and afternoon. Again, be on the lookout for a few rumbles of thunder later today, and also some of the gusty winds that will be picking up momentum through this afternoon. I will see you, speaking of this afternoon, at 3 o'clock for whiteboard weather. Till then, please share this edition of Wake Up Whiteboard Weather. Just click the little share button. We want to continue to grow and expand and bring more people into our community. You guys have been awesome helping me out with the sharing. Please continue to do so, and check out PittsburghWeatherNow.com. Whenever possible, we're adding original content there every day. There'll be another educational link up there today about the vernal equinox. And there's also a nice little link to my weather school that I put on yesterday as well. So that is PittsburghWeatherNow, all one word, .com. Have a great day, everyone. I'll see you at 3 o'clock. Peace.